As I thought about the Filipino heroes in our country, among all the heroes, for me, Dr. Rizal is the most significant and remarkable hero in history. He became a legendary hero that even his monuments and statues were displayed in several different countries such as in Germany, Tokyo, Canada, Paris, and Spain. As I've watched the video, I have learned and cleared my thoughts about our history. I misinterpreted the sequential events of the history, in which I thought that Gumborza, the Katipuneros, and the life of Rizal occurred in different time, era, and not interconnected. Honestly, I haven't really understand the sequence of the three important events in our history until I have watched the whole movie about the life of Rizal. As what I have learned from the movie, Rizal was a writer, a novelist, and a physician. He was the son of the Lieutenant Governor Ducilio of Calamba named Francisco Engrosio Rizal Mercado. His mother's name is Teodora Alonso Realonda. He has 9 sisters and an only brother named Pasiano Rizal, who was the reason why Dr. Rizal were not blinded by the facts of how evil were the Spaniards to the Filipinos back then. When his brother Pasiano were still in a young age, he had witnessed the execution of the 3 Filipino priests, namely Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, in which he believed that Father Gomez, Father Burgos, and Father Zamora were all innocent and guilt-free from the Spaniards' accusation. After the execution of the 3 Filipino priests, Pasiano became a revolutionist. He encouraged Dr. Rizal to study outside of the Philippines because he knows that Rizal can study well outside and be free from the Spaniards' dominance. Dr. Rizal endures his grief, longing, and pain when he was away from his family and his lover. He was so brave to face all the challenges that he encountered when he was overseas. When he was in Europe, he observed how the people freely expressing their disapproval over the government's programs or projects, without any execution and bloody fights. Also, he discovered a group of Filipino that was established to express the goal of the propaganda movement toward achieving assimilation with Spain, namely La Solidaridad. However, he was also not contented on the La Solidaridad's ambition. Thus, he decided to go back to the Philippines, and in which he gathered the Filipino men to form a group named La Liga Filipina. He thinks that this formation of group is a potent tool to regain the freedom of the Filipino people, but still turns out to break down in an easy time, which became the reason why Dr. Rizal were deported to the Pitan. Dr. Rizal were executed without justice and not even given a chance of cross-examination. It was ruled and controlled by the general governor and the friars. I am grateful that I've been able to watch this kind of movies because it is not just about entertainment, but it gives me knowledge about the history that I haven't understand with. The sacrifices of our national hero is not just about his career, but all of his life. He did everything he could do just to save our country from the Spaniards and give us the freedom that we are having right now. Dr. Rizal is indeed a legendary hero with dignity and pride for the Philippines.